Hey guys, we're back with Chaos Child. I thought about stopping there for today, but I gotta know what happens next. This might be a shorter one. This one, chapter 10. Erika, oh no way. So yeah, if you missed the last video, go watch it. I don't know, is this a flashback or I lost my balance and fell over? I couldn't use my hands to break my fall, so a sharp pain raced through my shoulder instead. Some ashes got into my mouth too. This is a Fuyuki burning as Shiro walks through it. I tried to get up, but the weight and warmth on my back wouldn't let me. Erika hadn't woken up for a while. I wonder if that was actually Senri on his back, or if he's just imagining all of this. She was still breathing. I felt the beating of her heart. She was fine. I taste blood as well as ash. Must have cut my lip when I fell. Dang it! Somehow I managed to stand up without dropping Erika, cursing as I did so. I couldn't just keep lying on the ground here. My goal, Tokyo General Hospital in Yoyogi, was a long ways away. It was fine. I'd get there, no matter what. Neither Erika nor I were going to die here. Boy, it's actually Ito! Or Kawahara, it's probably someone, huh? I saw people crowding around what used to be a store. I heard what sounded like someone calling for help. Someone else saying they brought water from a broken vending machine. It was evidently being used as a temporary shelter. Did I stop by? I was thirsty. I wanted water. I couldn't. That wasn't my priority. I knew that. I had lots of scrapes and small cuts, but none of my wounds were fatal. In an emergency like this, the most important thing wasn't food or water. It was finding a safe place. I learned that on the internet one time. Since I didn't know what was wrong with Erika, she needed a specialist to look at her. No telling what might happen here in Shibuya. Better to head to Tokyo General Hospital in Yoyogi. A right-sider. That makes me better than the wrong-siders who are staying here. I ignored them and passed by. I licked the back of my cuspids? Sorry? So that my body would make more saliva and I'd feel less thirsty. There's another trick I learned. I wasn't ignorant like the rest of these people. Question mark? Something seemed strange. Suddenly realized that I recognized some of the voices from the shelter. Oh. Looked around and saw they belonged to my classmates. The one with the phone! I almost never went to school, but I vaguely recognized a few members of the group. There's an adult woman lying on the ground in between. There's blood coming from her stomach and her head. My heart skipped a beat. Just barely managed to stop myself from falling over. Why? My classmates seemed to be trying to save her. They're each taking turns holding down on her injuries, not caring that their hands would be covered with blood. Why? Why are you doing that? All you ever do is talk about stupid crap, and you never listen to me? Why aren't you panicking? You guys don't know anything, right? About priorities or cuspids. Why aren't you screaming? Why aren't you running away? Why are you so calm? You never did anything useful with your time. You can't even use the internet. All your information is low quality. One of them saw me and ran over. He started asking me a lot of questions. Are you alright? Do you have any water? Can't you help us? Each new question came before I had a chance to answer the last one. I knew his face, but I didn't know his name. How did he know my name? How could he remember it at a time like this? Why? The word got stuck in my throat and I couldn't get it out. I didn't even know what I was trying to ask. I didn't know how he'd interpreted my response, but he suddenly started yelling. Then he grabbed my arm and told me to come with him. Wait. The woman's hurt. He grabbed his arm, but he has Erika on his back. I have to save her. I have to get to Tokyo General Hospital. Saw lots of injured people on the way here. This place is dangerous. Top priority is finding someplace safe. That's what my information told me. No matter how hard he pulled, I didn't move. Nothing moved, actually. I felt like I was outside of my body, watching him pull it. Why can't I move? Am I scared? Of course I'm scared. If she's hurt, then I should help her. Just like my classmates are. I'm not like them, right? I'm a right-sider. They're doing the right thing. I should help them. What should I do? He spat out those words as he let go of my arm. He ran back to his friends. They all started taking turns pressing down on their injuries again. So this is obviously a repeat of what happened with him and Senri, right? He saw it and he didn't do anything. He whispered something to them. They all looked at me for a moment. There's disgust in their eyes. Their eyes said more than words ever could. Hope I never end up like him, it said. Next thing I knew, I was running. Not because I had to get to the hospital, because I wanted to get away from them. I don't remember where I ran. Each time someone lying on the ground begged me for help, I ran faster and in a different direction. Closed my eyes so I couldn't see anything, then tripped. Held my ears so I couldn't hear anything. My body was shaking. Felt coldness pressing in from all around me, the likes of which I'd never felt before. Why am I running? I'm a right-sider. While they were busy learning about useless nonsense at school, I spent my time looking up worthwhile information, becoming smarter than them. I should be the one looking down on them. That's right. Know all kinds of things they don't. Are they treating your injuries right? They're doing it in the right order? I should go back and tell them what to do. Sure that I can make the right decisions.
Takuru?
Oh, what? I was very surprised when I saw who just spoken to me. It was my mom and dad. Only then did I realize where I was. To the shelter outside the AH Tokyo General Hospital. I'd made it. Dad motioned to Mom and I to keep moving. Yeah, don't go to the mind control hospital. What? I didn't hear anything about that.
Takuru,
When she grabbed my arm, the sensation from earlier came back, and I shook her off.
Takuru?
Saved? Mom screamed and pulled me along behind her as she followed Dad. I went too, my legs moving as if they weren't my own. Saved from what? The hell I just saw? I'm being saved from it? People who never even cared about me before? Suddenly I felt a very sharp pain in my head. I shook off her arm. My mom was screaming, but I didn't know what she said. I couldn't hear it. My head hurt and I didn't know why. My vision started to blur. I felt my body starting to go numb. My nails were now digging into my scalp, but I couldn't feel them. I tried my hardest to think through the pain. Saved? Me? Why? You people have always neglected me, but now you're going to save me? Why? You just happened to find me here. Means you're about to leave me behind, weren't you? You ignored me for so long, and now you're going to save me? I'm supposed to accept that? Pain shot through my temples, like I was being stabbed with something sharp. No. No! That wasn't what you were supposed to say. This isn't what's supposed to happen to me. This isn't the information I'm supposed to get. All the wrong-siders in my class are doing the right thing and looking down on me? I'm a right-sider. I'm the person who's supposed to know what to do when everything goes wrong. I'm not like those preening jerks online, pardon my French. I actually went on a dangerous adventure. They looked at me like I was less valuable than some random meme and joke site? Now you people are gonna save me? You will just give me 1,000 yen instead of taking me out to dinner on my birthday? Hell no! Not the kind of person who just gets saved by parents who don't even want him. Hey, you know, it'd be nice if that was in text. I mean, I get the basic of what she's saying, but shut up! You just think I'm in the way, don't you? Well, I think the same thing. You're in my way. What do I do? What do I want to do? Why am I here? Then I thought of my childhood friend who was supposed to be on my back. That's right! Where's Sarika? Only now I remember that I originally came here to save Sarika. Couldn't feel her on my back through the pain in my head. Right? Doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm saving her life. Sarika will understand. She always tells me that what I'm doing is right. She'll always understand what I have. She's always on my side. She has to be fake. Am I right? I have to be right, right? The pain went beyond my capacity to endure it. Suddenly, my whole field of vision went white. shut up. You people should just go away forever. No way! Was that his gigalomaniac wish? Erica, save me. Please. Please. Oh, no way. Please, give me. Chapter 10. Erica, oh no way. Her intention. Achievement! Hey! So how did Takuru end up being, like, made the suspect by the police? Who snitched? Who was it?
なお、未成年の実名を明かした上で指名手配に踏み切った理由ですが、警察側は事件の重要性を鑑みての判断と発表しており。
And where is he? Is he with Konosato now? Because this looks like Momose's office. I mean, he's been here before, at least once, so he doesn't know where it is. Okay, yeah, he's here. Woke up with a dull ache in my head, an unpleasant sound in my ear. Must have been sweating. Clothes were wet and sticky. Where am I? Oh. Never seen the ceiling or smelled these smells before, but then I remembered. This is Fugia, Momose's company. Didn't feel like I'd slept at all. Put my hand on the cushions of the sofa I'd been lying on and slowly sat up. After what happened, when the last moments of the dream came flashing back to me, I looked at my hands. Still feel the sensation of her motionless, still warm and living body. My hands were shaking. They're the color of human skin. Back then, it stained dark red. Stained with Nono's... Why? Why?
大丈夫ですか?
Is that the right question to be asking Arimura? Come on. But it's okay, look, we have Arimura with us. We can't lose. Arimura was sitting on the sofa across from me. She winced when she looked at me.
すいません。大丈夫なわけないですよね。コーヒーでも入れます?
She stood up. I didn't want anything. I didn't feel like eating or drinking it. I couldn't even muster up the energy to refuse. That's how exhausted I was.
法務省人権擁護局や弁護士連合会、また各種人権団体も今回の実名報道に関しては事実上黙認と取る声明を発表しており、世論も肯定的な方向に傾きつつあります。
まるで6年前と同じだわね。
Yeah, in the end, I'm trying to remember Chaos said. Takumi, I believe, got like, a warrant for his arrest or something. Was that after Bond died? I feel like it was. Like, Bond dying wasn't at the very end. It was near the end. Senna and the blonde twin-tailed girl get in a fight on the roof outside Takumi's house. So that's gonna happen with Kunosato and Arimura. Takumi confronts the real killer, and all the homeless people have mind control backpacks on. I think I forget how they get killed, and then he goes and fights the big bad character who kind of exists with the delusions.
西條匠ですか?
Yeah, Takumi! Takumi mentioned!
ええ。ニュージェネレーションの狂気の犯人として祭り上げられ、それを覆して一躍有名人になったあの子。
Kunosato and Momose were talking in front of the TV. People on the TV were saying that I was the one who was behind the murder. It didn't seem real. When they said my name, it felt like they were... And Chaos said, remember the, isn't the little sister, like, kidnapped or something near the end? That here, Nono say, Nono is dead. She's just with Yui hiding, and Ito hiding out, and they're gonna come back. They said my name, it felt like they were referring to some other Takuru, who lived somewhere else in the world. Almost they looked over at me.
Ohayo.
Good morning. Tried to say something back, but the words got stuck in my throat. Felt like if I said something, all the feelings bottled up inside me would come pouring out at once.
新庄ちゃんから連絡があったわ。報道では重要参考人になってるけど、 なぜか警察はあなたを一連の事件の主犯と断定したみたい。
You think the committee's behind that?
クルス・ノノを殺害した犯人としてもな。クルス・ノノの司法解剖記録を極秘で回してもらったが、お前に不利な証拠ばかりだ。
多分捏造でしょうね。そもそも正規の手続きすら踏まれていないから。
I really hope Shinjo's not evil. Autopsy report. I couldn't process the phrase. I heard it, but it didn't make sense.
お前がここにいることはまだバレていない。警察は碧峰学園と青葉寮を中心に。
Their voices got further away. I could tell they were saying something to me. I couldn't figure out what. Strange. You're trying to give me information about what's happening to me. Information? Why? Why would it help? Help with what? What can it help me solve? No matter what I do. Too late now. You still have Yuto! Yonosato slammed her hand down on the desk. I looked up, surprised.
どうなんだ。心当たりはないのか？
Question mark? Idea about what?
尾上セリカが行きそうな場所に心当たりはないのかと聞いている。
How do they know it was Serica? Who told them?
あなたが丸一日眠っている間にね、新庄ちゃんと一緒に彼女の自宅に踏み込んだのよ。でも誰もいなかった。
Today's the 5th?
部屋にあった PC からデータをコピーして持ち出したんだけど、結局手がかりなし。居所の見当すらつかないの。しかもあなたが犯人と断定されてしまったものだから、いくら新庄ちゃんが頑張っても彼女を公に捜査することができなくなった。
Oh, that sucks.
警察から何から動きがおかしい。完全にはめられたな。
Like, there's not a named character in the police that could do it besides Shinjo, right? Like, it could just be like, ooh, I'm an evil committee member pulling the strings, haha, but that's not really narratively satisfying.
こうなると、手がかりはお前だけだ。尾上セリカと幼馴染だったのなら、何かあるだろう。
Serica's childhood friend. And that's right, Serica was my childhood friend. She'd always been by my side ever since we were little. We did everything together. So why would Serica? Yonosato grabbed me and pulled me close enough that I could feel her breath on my face. Huh?
いい加減にしろ。せっかくのチャンスを無駄にさせる気か。
If only Ito were here for this.
ずっと探してきたギガロマニアックスのシリアルキラーがようやく正体を見せたんだ。
Has the word serial killer never been used? Assuming murders 3 or more people over a long period of time. It was originally created by an FBI officer in order to refer to Ted Bundy. Really? Here's the first one? Serial killers predominantly kill for pleasure, many becoming serial killers after failing to find satisfaction with just one murder. Found to be suffering from a severe mental disorder, they're classified as psychopathic killers, which can affect their sentencing during trial. Does that help or hurt them?
そこから糸をたぐっていけば、奴らに繋がる可能性が。いい加減にしてください。
Loud voice echoed off the walls of the room. I thought Mori had gone to make coffee, but at some point she'd walked over to me and started to glare at Kuno.
妹さんに続いてクルス先輩をお姉さんを亡くしたばかりなんですよ。それなのに。
Oh, I'm stupid. He was talking about Yui last episode. I forgot she existed. There's a point last time where he was talking about his little sister. I was like, little sister? You must be confused with no, it's big sister. No, okay, right. Alright, Moria. Come to think of it, she was really worried about Kurusu too. I promised that I'd find her. So, why? Why did this happen? She glanced at me for just an instant. Her lips were trembling.
もう少し言い方があるでしょ、久野里さん。相変わらずだな、お前は。何がですか？兄弟のこととなるとすぐにカッとなる。
Wait! Do not tell me ribbon theory is true. Do not tell me. Arimori swallowed her words, like she'd been stabbed. She clenched her fists tight, trying to stop herself from doing something she might regret.
私は優しくできる人間が限られている。その中にお前たちギガロマニアクスは入ってないんだよ。
She's acting like she's not one of us. You knows how to let go of me and spoke. Her voice is cold as ever.
最低。お前相手に嘘をついても仕方がない。私は犯人を捕まえて、その裏にあるものを暴き出せればそれでいいんだ。だからって。
Oh. Arimori's phone suddenly started vibrating inside her pocket. Moshi Moshi. She looked annoyed when she took it out. Her expression changed when she saw the screen. She tapped the screen and put the phone up to her ear.
もしもし、ウキ？大丈夫？そっか。あ、ちょっと待って。その前に花に変わって。
Uki? Hana? Come to think of it, where are they right now? Kazuki's relevant? Something terrible happened to them because of me? Arimori was speaking crisply and clearly into the phone. I was still struggling to even think. So, do you think Arimori has a twin sister who's alive and just wears different ribbons and she switches places with her? Or does Arimori have like a dead twin sister just like, what's her name? Back in KO said. I hope ribbon theory is real. Arimori was speaking crisply and clearly into the phone. I was still struggling to even think. She reminded me a lot of Kurusu.
花、聞いてるよね。こっちはまだ動きようがないの。だから、そのままウキとユウトくんについててあげて。ユウトくんもだけど、ウキ、かなり参ってるから、お願い。じゃあ、ウキを出して。
She handed me the phone. Question mark?
宮代先輩の声、聞きたいって言ってます。
Moshi Moshi. Oh, okay. Took the phone and gently put it up to my ear. Hello?
タクルさんですか？ウキです。
Her voice was even weaker than usual. I hear a tiny noise behind her. Sorry, Yuki. My fault.
いえ、私は大丈夫です。でも、マスコミの人がものすごく増えて、あと警察の人が来て、タクルさんの部屋やノノさんの部屋をいろいろ探していて。
Oh god, do they know about the RV? They're gonna find all the cool cat magazines.
それに先生がどこかへ行ったっきり帰ってこなくて、私どうすればいいのかもうわからなくて。
The doctor has been strangely absent ever since Yui died. He is up to something. I don't know if it's an evil up to something or a good up to something, but he's up to something. Dad didn't come back yet? The police still questioning him? I'm really sorry.
私こそすいません。
I heard a tiny sniffle on the other end.
タクルさんの方が大変なのに、私しっかりしなきゃいけませんよね。今は私がユウトくんのお姉さんなんだから。
Yeah, until the next orphan's killed. Her voice is strong, but I still hear the tears.
宮代先輩、そろそろ青葉寮にいる警官が会話を聞きつけたらまずいです。バレます。
Arimori took the phone from me. She talked to Yuki for a little while longer, then hung up. Couldn't forget the sound of Uki's tears. That's when I finally realized that all I'd done was apologize. I didn't send anything to make her feel better. My home, Aoba Dorm, was being ripped apart by police officers. I could imagine Uki and Yuto there, sobbing and not knowing what to do. I have to go. Next thing I knew, I was staggering forward, got off the sofa and headed for the front door.
宮代先輩。
Kurusu was gone. So was Yui. So I had to be there, or else Uki and Yuto. My hand touched the doorknob. I slowly opened the door. Everything started to feel less and less real. I watched my body move like a character in a movie.
Miyashiro-chan?
Gone?
どこへ行くつもりだ
To Aoba Dorm. Don't go quick, Buki and Yuto.
待ってください。外へ出ちゃダメです。
Arimori grabbed my arm.
報道ではまだ写真は出てませんけど、ネットにはあちこちに顔写真が貼られてしまってるんです。
Let me go. Wait, has Arimori talked about her sibling before? Did I just completely forget about it? It's just... I feel like it was at least hinted at before, if not directly talked about. I need to go back and watch that scene with, right before the pyromancer showed up. Rico. I think there's a scene with her in the alley, maybe? Arimori screamed and her hand was knocked away. It was only when I saw the look of shock on her face that I realized I'd used my power. I could see my D-sword, symbol of my useless power, that hadn't even been able to protect the girl I loved. What good is this thing anyway? Damn it! Damn it! Damn it!
Senpai!
My body started running on its own. We ran out of Phrygia, without knowing what would happen if I left. I hadn't run very far, but my muscles were starting to scream. I couldn't stop moving. Things in front of the train station were the same as ever. Nobody noticed me. There's a picture of my face out there, right? So why didn't anyone notice me? I didn't understand. Had it all really happened? Did everyone here not know what happened yesterday night? Ah! I have to go back. I have to get back to Aoba Dorm. Police were at Aoba Dorm, ripping apart the place I loved? They said that I was the killer? Even Citronelle knows him? Why? Wonder, are they not noticing him because he's not real now, or because they're all like brainwashed or something? But that was the original plan in Chaos Head, right? That night I asked Shinjo-san to let me take Nono's body to the hospital. My memories cut out after that, and I could only remember a few things. I remembered being taken to Phrygia, screaming and sobbing all the way there. And then, when I heard the news that I was wanted as a person of interest. Dang it! Dang it all! Sorry, all the dams were used up. Mama said given me something to drink, as well as some medicine. Probably a sleeping pill or something. Calm me down. Be quiet. I didn't want to sleep. Because Kurusu, the one I loved, was dead. So Noe Serika, my childhood friend who'd killed her. How could I sleep? But the whole day on the sofa asleep. Breathing noises. I ran. Too tired to even run straight, but my body was heavy, like lead. Wasn't doing what I told it, but still kept on running. No one noticed me. Why are you all walking around like everything's normal? Why are you all smiling and shopping? What the hell is wrong with you people? A warrant? What the hell? There's no reason I would ever have wanted to kill No. Staggered, tripped, and fell. I must have skinned my knee because it started to feel like it was burning. Once I fell over, I couldn't get back up. It's all I could do to roll over. Then I realized that I knew this place. This is... hospital? I looked around, shivered. This was the place. Oh! This is the place where my best friend had cut up my little sister into tiny little pieces. I felt a sudden and strong urge to vomit. Because I'd been running for so long? Or was it because of my memories of this place? The hell? Why did I come here of all places? That I'd been running the right way. In such a hurry that I'd taken a wrong turn. Some kind of trick that God was playing on me. The hell was he bringing me here for? Is this his way of telling me that I could go back to that night and reset everything? Oh wait, what? That was impossible. Every passing hour, things got worse. Oh, Okabe shows up. Ah, ha, 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 you need help, comrade? And he gives him the time loop machine. There's no changing the past. Dang it all. Punched the ground with my full strength. not caring about the pain. Again and again, my hands wouldn't stop. I wanted to destroy it. Did I want to destroy the ground? Or my hand? Maybe I wanted to destroy myself and the way I was feeling. Dang it all! Hey man, suddenly heard a voice. Looked up and saw two boys about college age. Oh, they recognize him? Suddenly the look on one of the boys' faces changed. Stepped back and dragged the other away.
なんだよ。
やべえって。
だから何が。
宮代拓だこいつ。
はあ
Question mark? Shut up in surprise. I had no idea who these people were, but then my photo really was on the internet. Yeah! Felt a sharp pain in my stomach when I stood up. Took me a second to realize I'd been kicked.
バカ、何してんだよ。
ああ、こいつなんだろう、例の犯人。大丈夫だ。こんなヨボヨボに負けっかよ。
待ってって、今警察呼ぶから。
んな必要ねえよ。
Ah, something hard hit my face, my shoulders, my stomach again, and again. So, like, I'm not saying this guy necessarily deserves to get de-sword, because, like, you know, obviously, from his point of view, this is the guy who just, you know, psychopathically killed multiple people, including his two sisters, but also, like, it'd feel good if he did it. I wiped the blood coming out of my nose with my arm. Couldn't even keep my eyes open. He started to get excited and yell as he kicked me. I opened my mouth to tell him that he was mistaken just as he kicked me in the stomach. Only drool and vomit came pouring out. Why is this happening to me? I heard the sound of shattering glass and the impact stopped. My glasses! That was expensive! Again!
ガキども、世の大事な友人に何してくれてんだ？ああ。
Please be a good guy! Just to the RV? Okay, I mean, I guess. I'm gonna stop there for today because I've been recording a long time. I did a huge Big Grand Order video, like over 90 minutes long, and then I recorded the last one of Chaos Shell today, and now this. I'm done. I wonder how close we are to finishing. Like the Chaos like climax kind of dragged on a little bit, didn't it? So I'm kind of expecting the same year. Well, it's a common route though, so who knows? Between 1 minute and 10 hours, somewhere between there. Anyways, see you guys next time. Bye.